All right, our fill in the blank notes for valence electrons. So our outermost energy level of an atom is important because it's going to affect that atom's chemical properties. Like we talked about before, the electrons that are hanging out on the outside of the atom are the ones that are going to actually interact with other atoms. So we call this outmost occupied energy level the valence energy level. So whenever we're talking about valence, it's the outside part. It's the most accessible part of the atom. The electrons located in the outermost level are called, once again, valence, right? Because they're the outside ones, but this time it's valence electrons. We can determine the number of valence electrons, or electrons that we're going to use for bonding and chemistry, by using the electron configuration. There are never more than 8 available valence electrons. That gets complicated when we get into our higher level, our higher atomic numbers. But for us, there are never going to be more than 8 valence electrons in an atom. So here are some examples. Lithium. We know that our atomic number for lithium is 3. And our electron configuration is going to be 1s2, 2s1. There's those 3 electrons. We look at our outmost level. So our outmost level is 2. We have 1 electron in that level, so we're going to have 1 valence electron. Nitrogen. Nitrogen has an atomic number of 7, which means we have 7 electrons that we're filling in here. So we'll have 1s2, 2s2, 4 electrons that we have placed, and then 2p3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 electrons that we've placed. Once again, we look at our outmost level. That's our 2 level. We have 2 electrons here and 3 electrons here for a total of 5 valence electrons. Neon. Neon has an atomic number of 10. So our electron configuration, we're going to have 10 electrons we need to fit in here. 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 electrons, right? We're going to look at our outmost layer. That's our 2s. 2 plus 6 is 8. We have a full set of valence electrons like I talked about in the other video yesterday. Neon is like argon. It's a noble gas. It doesn't need to do any chemistry to be happy. Okay. Sulfur. Sulfur has an atomic number of 16. One S2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, and then 3p4. We're going to look at our outmost layer, our outmost level. We have 2 and 3s, 4 and 3p. We're going to total of 6 electrons in our third level. Those are our valence electrons. Finally, we're going to look at bromine. Bromine has an atomic number of 35. Okay. All right, so this is my electron configuration for bromine. I am going to look at my outmost level. So I have level 4. and I have a total of 7. That's going to give me 7 valence electrons. I know that this is weird because we skipped this 3, but this 3 is still a part of the third energy level, so we're only looking at our 4s here. And that is how I can find valence electrons